I think I'm live. I believe I am live. Hey y'all, Carlton Jamel Smith here. And I'm gonna wait for a few more y'all to come on in. But we're gonna go inside the National Jazz Museum in Harlem, okay? It's a fantastic place. I've been there once or twice before, so I think you'll all enjoy it. But yes, I am walking the streets of Harlem. Look! A vacant lot. Oh, it ain't that vacant. It says Black Lives Matter. Amen. All right. So I'm just waiting a little bit longer. If anybody comes in, let me know you're here. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Feel free to comment. And anything you could teach me about jazz or any jazz heads out there, please, by all means, come on in. The one friend I have that's an expert in jazz, a cat named Teodros Avery, Teodross Avery. You got to check him out. Listen to his music, go on his page. He is a brilliant musician, and most importantly, he's a wonderful guy. That's my jazz buddy, okay? I may have a few more, so if y'all are listening, please forgive me if I didn't remember your names, but Teo is the guy. Oh, sun is shining. There's plenty of light. New day is dawning. Smokey Robinson, Temptations. And see, that's just it. I know R&B soul music. I don't really know jazz like that, but we're going to learn about it. We're going to find out about it. We're going to grow together, my beloved. Yes. Hey. Hey. Yes. Wonderful day in Harlem. Wonderful day in the neighborhood. A little bit of construction going on. I look at all these buildings, and there are just so many great stories in these buildings. You just know there are, You wonder, will they ever be told? You wonder, one day, what we got to do? And I'll do this in a future post. We will go up to Sugar Hill where people like Joe Lewis, Lena Horne, people like that lived and thrived. There was an amazing segment of the black community. I'm going to read up on it a little bit more as opposed to trying to remember off the top of my head. And this way I can give you guys an informed opinion of it all. So yeah, now today, I'm not going to keep you very long. We may do about 40 minutes. And tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to do a bunch of other things about this past weekend I was out of town and had an amazing time. So I want to share all of that with you. Met my daughter, my beautiful daughter, Danae. And what else? Oh, like I said, went to see the Jones Girls, Melba Moore, Jean Carn, and it was phenomenal. So we're going to discuss all that. But you know what? Right about now, let's go on in to the, get straight, flag, the National Jazz Museum in Harlem. Yes. Yes, let's do it. It is not open. The guy told me it would be open. It's not open. Then we just go walk around Harlem, okay? Oh, it says new hours. Wait, Thursday, ring bell once, okay. Let me do that. So you should, oh, here somebody is, okay. Are you closed?
Yeah, we're closed. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
The guy, he told me they were open today. Okay, then you know what? It's okay. I'll come back tomorrow, okay?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, noon to 5.
I will be back tomorrow or the day after. Thank you, man. Now, we're going to walk around Harlem. Y'all going to have to get your jazz fix another day. Unbelievable. I love this. This just really went all the way live, now didn't it? I tell you what. Let's walk over to the Apollo Theater and see what's happening over there as we walk around Harlem. And I'm sorry, all the jazz heads, please forgive me, okay? But his employee did tell me they were open today because I asked him if I could film and take pictures. He said, sure you can. I said, I'll be there tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Sure, come on. Now, I don't want to say anything wrong or get anybody in trouble, okay? So, here we are. I know y'all probably tired of looking at me. So let's do this. We are headed. Oh man, you have no idea how much this neighborhood has changed. You have absolutely no idea. Some would say for the better, you know? To all my international people, holla at me wherever you may be, whatever may be going on. I can't believe this guy told me to come up here today. I'm gonna see him tomorrow, probably slap him around a little bit, you know, just for seasoning. Yes, yes, yes. Lenox Avenue, Malcolm X Boulevard. Maybe we'll even go up there one day. I'll make sure they're open. And, well, not that there's anything to really celebrate, but the Audubon Ballroom in Harlem is where Malcolm X was assassinated. God rest his soul. One of our greatest of all time. Yes. Now we're gonna pass by the world famous restaurant Sylvia's. Everybody loves Sylvia's. Well, you know, foreigners and tourists love Sylvia's. Most black people have a grandmother that cooks as good, if not better than that, so we don't run up in there, but so much, you know? Now, all my international folks, Kangos, LL Cool J, Samuel L. Jackson, and Jackie Brown, Quentin Tarantino movies was rocking these like crazy back in the day. You had to have a Kango. It was unbelievable. This was the thing to have and to wear. I never wore them. I have a very funny hair story to tell you, but no, I didn't wear them. So here we are. Yeah, we're running up on Sylvia's. Am I hungry? I'm not gonna go in there and eat. I gotta talk to y'all. I owe y'all a visit to the Jazz Museum. I'm not gonna get over that. What do we have here? I never meant to cause you any problems. I never meant to cause you any pain. Only wanted one time to see you laughing. Only wanna see you laughing. Anyway, purple car, Lord have mercy. But back in the day, you see purple and chartreuse and all kinds of colors. Such was the lay of the land. Pimps, players, hustlers, ballers, shot callers, the works. Harlem. I'm hoping my people in Norway and Russia and Finland, I hope y'all are checking in and enjoying New York City until you get here one day. Sylvia's Restaurant, the one and only, okay? Yeah. They even named the street after, I forgot about that. Sylvia P. Woods. And just in case y'all didn't know, this is Sylvia's also. She's like, I own all of this shit. Okay. God bless Sylvia. The food was good. Now, another place that everyone's going crazy about whenever they come to Harlem is the Red Rooster. They jam here nice and do their thing, have an open mic thing that was happening at one point. I gotta be real careful who I catch on camera. Some people don't need to be filmed, okay? You know? Although there's some reward money for filming their ass. Red Rooster. Ah, yes. Denizens of the nightlife. God bless them all. Nobody's born this way. There's another spot further down where, oh my God, if you walk through there, like my buddy Eric Talbot said, it will harsh your day. Make no mistake. So, let's head over to the Apollo Theater, shall we? And have some fun. You know what, there's a clothing store I gotta show you guys. Look at this. Almost looks like LA. Over there where it says Wells Fargo, you can't see it, and one day we'll walk over there. But yeah, They used to be the famous, world famous Lenox Lounge. It's a shame it's not there anymore. There isn't even a plaque or landmark, anything. Here we go. You'll never know how great this once was. And here we go, here we go. Tomorrow or maybe Friday night, if not Saturday, we're gonna do a major poster R&B soul thing at my house. Yes, yes, yes. I got some great things I'm gonna share with y'all. All right, brother. Somebody just wrote me, it's not crowded there like Istanbul. Yeah, that's very true. Taksim, Istiklal, oh my God. But I love those streets over there. No, it's not that bad up here. At least not right now. Then again, it never really gets crowded like that up here. Fifth Avenue is another story. It can get crazy, Fifth Avenue. Yep. So you get your glasses at. Yep. Now, this is a clothing store I was telling y'all about. Let's say you want to be a pimp or a hustler or a player, or you've got a pit bull that doesn't like the clothing and is unhappy with the service. Yeah. Clearly the salesperson said something wrong to him and he's not happy, but I'm sorry, because I thought it was cute, that's all. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought she was playing. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, man. Sorry about it. He'll calm down a few, right? Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, oh, what kind of it's a rescue, and he smells a cat, so that's what that is. God bless him. Yeesh. Some of this shit. Anyway. You can get a silver, a gold jacket. You get all kind of stuff here. That dog was tearing that shit up. Did you see that? I understand, I sympathize, I empathize, I'm with them all the way. I hate cats also, I have no use for any cat lovers out there, I'm sorry. But dogs are the absolute best. Except for maniacs like that dog, but, you know. Now, I remember being a little boy, my mother taking me to see James Brown. And I remember we stopped in a car over here, in the taxi, over here for a minute, and I saw this great poster of James Brown someone was trying to sell. Just a memory that I have on my way to the Apollo Theater, which is that way. But the last time I saw James Brown perform, believe it or not, or his last time appearing in Harlem, was over here, a free concert in front of the Adam Clayton Powell Jr. building, state office building. If you don't know who Adam Clayton Powell is, Google him. He was one of our leaders, so to speak, in the 60s. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, people like that. Muhammad Ali, and Adam Clayton Powell Jr. He keep the faith. That was his whole saying. Keep the faith, baby. So now, there's nothing I can say about that. People watch it. It's about the greatest thing. It's better than TV. It's better than Netflix. It really is. Believe it or not, I wasn't doing what it looked like I was doing. I swear I wasn't. I wasn't paying attention. Now, up here, this is the Teresa Hotel. Very famous place. And I did all this a couple of weeks ago when I was with Ange on Yo Ange. You got to check out her YouTube channel. She's amazing. Her and Brother Joe. But this is the Teresa Hotel. It's very famous. All the entertainers stayed back in the day. Little Richard, everybody stayed here so they could look and see their names on the marquee at the Apollo Theater. And when Fidel Castro came to the United States, as opposed to staying downtown with all the big wigs and whoever, he chose to stay uptown here in Harlem with the oppressed people who were oppressed like his people were. And Malcolm X met him here, and they said he was cutting off heads of chickens and frying them in the hallway just like they did in Cuba. Brother Castro, you want to talk about an OG, a gangster who held it down? He did. He said, oh, what we got here? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You're going to be all right, sugar. Yes, yes. You're going to be all right. Lord, have mercy. Only in Harlem. Yeah, yeah. I need to write that. I need to write that song, Only in Harlem. Okay? Now, clothing stores, sneaker stores. We love some sneakers. Lord have mercy. So now, we're headed towards the Apollo Theater. And back in the day, whenever my hero James Brown was appearing at the Apollo Theater, the line would go from the Apollo all the way around the block, twice, waiting in line to see him. That's how great the show was. That's how amazing his show was. So let's walk up there. And enjoy, if you're watching, I'll send you my love. Oh, here's some beautiful artwork to have around the house. You know? You know. The Victoria Theater was closed forever. It looks like they're about to open it back up again. I think he's the usher. Look at this, beautiful, beautiful. Oh man, this is beautiful. Look at that. There you go, brother. Okay, sure. Beautiful stuff. Then it goes back to the sneaker bullshit, you know? But here it is. The Apollo Theater. But first, pimp clothes. Yes. Hello. Where you from?
Japan.
Arigato? Is that right? Okay. The Apollo Theater.
These are very light.
Let's go over some of the names, shall we? Charlie Yardbird Parker. Red Fox. I saw Red Fox perform here. Let's wait till they get this person to the hospital. Hold on. New York City. I hope they'll be okay. Charlie Yardbird Parker. They called him the Yardbird because he loved chicken. And that's what we used to call chicken back in the day, if you were from the South. Red Fox. I saw him perform here with Slappy White. He recorded his famous album on Atlantic Records called You Got to Wash Your Ass. Lionel Richie. I saw him perform here. Check this out. He was the opening act. It was the Commodores, Junior Walker and the All-Stars, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. It was Smokey's farewell tour with the Miracles. The Commodores didn't even have a hit record at the time. They recorded Slippery When Wet, but it hadn't been released. So they did an entire set of cover tunes. They sang Let's Stay Together and all the other popular hits of the day. We had no idea what Lionel Richie was going to become. Etta James, the one and only. There's a girl on Instagram called Leslie. She's hilarious. Lezlee. Please check out her videos. But she looks so much like Etta James, it's frightening. I want to convince her to do the Etta James story. Then again, Tracy Brathwaite looks like that also. Richard Pryor. I saw him here with Billy Paul, Me and Mrs. Jones. He was hilarious. He did all the material that would go on to be featured on this album. That N-word is crazy. Gotta be careful. Stevie Wonder. I saw him here with the 5 stair steps. He had just released If You Really Love Me, Won't You Tell Me, featuring the great vocals of Jim Gilstrap. Little Richard. Song down at the Apollo. There will never be another one. Lisa Cortez has a phenomenal documentary out about him. Y'all be sure to check it out. Billie Holiday. When Erykah Badu first came out, her first record, On and On, I thought it was Billie reincarnated. Amazing. The one and only Dionne Warwick, the first pop diva. First, I hate to say black or African American pop diva, but she was it. She crossed over long before we knew what crossover was. Her and Burt Bacharach made music that is timeless. The mighty Chuck Jackson. We just lost Chuck last week. Any day now. Brilliant brother. God bless him. The Isley Brothers. Oh, I'm going to do a whole thing about the Isley Brothers. Lord have mercy. The shame of it all is that once they blew up, from the Heaters on, even from that lady on, they never performed at the Apollo again. They would just do one night down in Madison Square Garden. And that was the thing about the Apollo Theater. You'd have to play 7 nights a week, 2 shows a night, with 3 shows on a Saturday, or you could just do one big night at Madison Square Garden or Radio City Music Hall. And that's what they wound up doing. A lot of acts did that. James Brown was the only one to come back repeatedly. Chaka Khan, of course. Quincy Jones. QJ. All heads must bow. All heads must bow. Some people just go by their first name, Aretha. The Temptations. I was here when they got this. Otis Williams came, but they had a big ceremony here with it. If you go online on YouTube, not online, and see the Motown review from the early 60s at the Apollo, Mary Wells is performing, and she has 4 background singers. They're the Temptations. They didn't have any hits yet. They had just lost their original lead singer, Eldridge Bryant, and David Ruffin hadn't replaced him yet. So it's just Melvin, Otis, Paul, and Eddie, and they're singing background for Mary Wells. It's a phenomenal clip. Who knew what they were then going to become? Mary J. Blige, okay. All right. Queen of hip-hop soul. Again, Bob Dylan called him the world's greatest poet. I, for one, believe Sly Stone was more of a poet, but Smokey sang of love and all the wonderful things about it. He had a way of putting it all together that made perfectly good sense. So you choose your poet. And then there's Michael. Blessings to him. We can do a whole thing about Michael. God bless him. To tell you the truth, they really should have the Jackson 5 here. People forget there would be no Michael Jackson without a Jackson 5. There'd be no Jackson 5 without a Joe Jackson. We need to talk about that. Everybody wants to vilify Papa Joe, but no, he made it work. He made it happen. Patti LaBelle. Her picture's inside there with the Bluebells. Back when Cindy Birdsong was in the group before she joined the Supremes. Patty's one of the nicest superstars you will ever meet. Trust and believe. One of the nicest, most honest, most real superstars you will ever meet. Then there's Eknerp. I always like to call his name backwards. Goes without saying. I first saw him in 1980 at the Bottom Line. That's after the ticket stub. It was $7. Okay? I don't know who this guy is. Celia Cruz. Okay, Azúcar. She was a legend. She did her thing. Lord have mercy. Luigi Armstrong, the man. There's some phenomenal stuff about him. I want to go to his home in Queens. It's a museum now. His home and also John Coltrane's home is a museum. Yeah, Louis Armstrong, a legend in American music. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Jackie Moms Mabley. Whoopi Goldberg did a phenomenal documentary about her. You have to see it. It's fantastic. It tells you all. People forget about her. Go on YouTube. There's a clip of her at the Grammys with Chris Christopherson. It is one of the funniest things you will ever see. The little bit of banter and stuff she does back and forth with him, unscripted, is amazing. She was a brilliant comedian. Then there's Ella Fitzgerald, who won Amateur Night here at the Apollo Theater. Brilliant vocalist, such a sweet, pretty lady. Bless her heart. You know, just, there's so much I could tell you about all these people, and I will. I promise you I will. Yeah, and if anybody can tell me who this guy is, I don't know why his name is here. If you can tell me who this guy is, I'd appreciate it. James Burano. Now y'all know. Okay, So that's gonna have to suffice for our, like I said, we didn't do the Jazz Museum today. We will do it another day. But there, so you can see it from here. The Hotel Teresa, legendary building. Legendary building. So yes, gang. You definitely want to see Amateur Night at the Apollo Theater. This building is amazing. The memories that I have here. I'm gonna tell you something, and I say this all the time. When I was a kid, my mother would give me $2 every. Hey, who's the hey? Elaine, huh? You know I got that from you. What was I gonna tell you? When I was a kid, every Saturday my mother would give me $2, and $1 was for a bag of donuts from Georgie's Pastry Shop, which is no longer here, and the other $1 was for admission to the Apollo Theater. And I would go there and I sit there all day long.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about. They stay out my business.
Okay. I would go there every Saturday and see the same show and watch the show all day long. I see the Shy-Lights, the Dramatics, Hal Melvin and the Blue Notes, Teddy Pendergrass, the Spinners with Felipe Wynn, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Al Green. I would see all these amazing shows, and all these stores over here were clothing stores. Where pimps, players, hustlers, everybody would buy all their clothes from. And you see them, even entertainers, you see them wearing it on stage at the Apollo, you know? I'm gonna do a post about all that, because pictures and memories I'm gonna share with y'all. So again, like, subscribe, comment, write me, come see me. You know, let's talk about all this. Let's have some fun. I'm so enjoying this YouTube vibe world. And I can't thank Yo Ange enough, Ange and Joe. And I can't thank Sarah Krause for introducing me to them enough, because it's opened up a whole new world for me. I don't know when I'll be going back to Turkey. God bless and keep them all. I don't know when. Y'all need help? You got it? Okay. I don't know when I'll be going back to Turkey. I believe the next place I'm going is England to do some work. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have so much fun here in America, here in New York, my home. And just I wanna share as much of it as I possibly can with all the friends that I've made all over the world. So I'll see y'all again. Love you so much. We will talk. Please take care of each other. Okay, it's a beautiful world out here, trust me. All right? Mwah.